just about to tweet out that my power went out and I'm getting everything back online. I think I'm live and I think people can hear me. My audio might be messed up really bad though. Hold on. Because normally that happens. Let me try to see. No, I'll unplug and replug my mic. Okay, I can't see chat at all right now. I'm getting everything back up. I just wanted to see if I wanted to get the stream started as quickly as possible to hopefully prevent it from being split into 2 separate streams. I don't know if my internet came back soon enough for that though. Alright, here's the stream, I think. Nope, it's too late. It's 2 separate streams. Damn it, man. I wish I could like artificially increase that length of time. Like I could tell YouTube, wait 5 minutes at least. Unless I specifically tell you, please wait 5 minutes until you restart the stream. Because it's not good when you have lots and lots of notifications in one day to your subscribers. I prefer to only get one, which is why I don't like to split up all my streams and do stuff like this. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Nothing we can do when the power goes out. Like I need to figure out get my router on a backup instead of my computer. I mean, my computer needs to be on a backup, of course, but if I can get my router on a backup as well, that would probably really help. I could have gotten back like maybe 2 or 3 minutes earlier than I got back. Because routers take a really long time to start back up again. Unnecessarily so. Why does it take so long? It probably has something to do with the ISP. There's some sort of signal you probably have to receive from an ISP. That's probably why it takes 5,000 years to restart a router. You're probably waiting for 12 kilobytes of information to be sent from your ISP or something. Okay, let me get my my camera thing going again, because it's just a black screen right now. I can see chat again, by the way. Steam. There you are. Well, he can join by friends just like before. Yeah, I'll be able to rejoin. I'm just getting everything set back up. What's going on? Why is this thing taking so long? Error. What do you mean? What? Huh? Try that again. Let me just start the app over from scratch. My webcam was not available. It's right there. Just, oh no, do I need to unplug and replug in my webcam now? I have to do that with my mic every time I restart my PC, or else it screws up my audio. And sometimes it'll do it even if I did unplug and replug it. But I guess I'm gonna have to start doing that with my camera now too. Yay! All right. Let me figure out which one's my camera. I think I did it. I don't. Heads up, we're gonna make Windows better. Updating soon. No, you're not. No. 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 Bad Windows. Schedule a restart. No, I don't even, you know what? No, I don't want you to do it at all. You wait a few days until I know that you're not going to explode my computer. I do not trust Windows updates, period. You're probably why my webcam isn't working right now. Like, Windows updates are hell. Like, I think of Windows updates like I would treat like download links sent to me through my email. Like, I have zero trust of them. They just break everyone's computers. That's all they do. Like, you have to wait until they fix the update, then get it. Like, the last Windows update they made legit was just deleting people's files. Did you guys hear about that? And that's not something that's new. That's par for course for Windows. Bricking PCs, doing, like, didn't they have one that was literally setting computers on fire at one point somehow or something? Like, I don't remember. They have, like, the Windows is terrible, man. What happened? But yeah, the last Windows update they were making was like, there was lots of people who were just like, oh, the Windows update just erased all my folders with all my data on it, like all my photos and videos and like everything. It just removed them. Like, it didn't do that to me, luckily. I don't let my computer update right away. I wait like a week or two until after the update, and then I update. Unless it's like a big security update, then I'll look into it the day of the update, and I'll be like, all right, how many people are saying it? Okay, it seems relatively safe. I'll update. Like, big security updates, I'll try to update on the day of or the day after. So I think I got everything set back up again, by the way. Oh, I didn't turn the camera back on. Like, the camera's working for me, but you guys can't see it. Sorry, I didn't click the thing. I like Windows. They keep the light in without heat. Connection lost. All I have in my computer is Roblox. I made it back, everybody. I'm back. Hopefully my power doesn't go out again. This is really bad. The storm isn't even gonna as bad as it could be. Like, it's not. Wednesday is when it's supposed to be at its worst, which is like tomorrow. So, like, if I already lost power today, If I had a brownout today, there's a chance that I might just have a straight blackout, and yeah, we'll see. Oh, hey, keep us level hunter rank 2 now. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. Bye, generator. Dude, I'm not that kind of wealthy. I'm not like any kind of wealthy, in fact. And by the way, a generator wouldn't mean I could still stream when the power went out. A generator isn't going to make your internet work, unfortunately. You can hook your router up. Like if the power's out everywhere, that just means that your internet's out, unfortunately. There's nothing you can do. I would have to like not only have a generator for my house, which would be thousands of dollars. I would also have to like buy really expensive monthly wireless internet that I never use, but I have around just in case my internet went out. That's the type of thing I would probably end up doing if I was like making a serious living off of YouTube streaming. Like if this was like a full-time job where I made like an actual career type of thing, then I would probably use the money I make from this to invest in things like that. But I'm nowhere near close to that kind of thing. There are a lot more important things for me to upgrade before I would do that. Like I would buy new video editing software and stuff like that well before I thought about messing around with one moment. Messing around with generators and stuff like that. Mobile hotspots on my phone. No, I can't really do that because I have limited data, and I would use up all my data in seconds. Even if it let me have a fast enough speed to be able to do that, my data would be used up in seconds. Like I have 2 gigs of data a month. It doesn't roll over, by the way. Which that's just, cell phone providers are so terrible, man. Like if you I pay for 2 a month. If I use 1, I still paid for 2. Why did you take it away from me? Did it spoil or something? Did it its expiration date? Will I get sick if I use it? Like, will my computer vomit all over the place and get internet poisoning? No. Then why the hell did you take away for what I paid for? Because we provide you internet, and every company in the world that provides people internet, well, every company in America that provides any kind of internet is the worst, like the worst. They're all terrible, man. And I think there are better cell phone providers than I have right now, but not much better. I'd love to attack, but I really need to top off my health. I've been fighting at low health the whole time. Yeah, like if I have, that would actually be something that would be a higher priority. You know, like that, like before I would actually start trying to worry about buying generators and stuff like that. Before that, like if I was like a super wealthy kind of, not super wealthy, it would be ridiculous, but basically if this was like a full-time career, what I would do is, no joke, I would move. I would move to some place that had like gigabit internet, and then go from there. Like I would do that way before I worried about generators. And then before I would do that, I would worry about better editing software, video editing software and stuff. Oh wait, I can do my thing now. Rally cry! Ah! Yeah, I would have to be making like at least a couple $1,000 a month in order to do some stuff like that. Maybe even more because of taxes. I'm not sure. Come on, boomerang! I will only ever be here for about 30 to 40 minutes. Oh, no problem. Hi, Spicy. You don't have to feel obligated to stick around the whole time. Lots of people only come by and stop by for a few minutes and then head out. You don't have to be one of the die-hard people like Frank. Frank's the tank, you know? Not everybody can be Frank the Tank. Some people try, though. Because you already finished the game on online. No, I haven't beaten this game yet. Oh, I got a rally cry again. That buff didn't last nearly as long as I thought it would. Hey, get back here! No, don't go through the water. Ha-ha! Mount! Darn it. Mount! Ah! Almost. How do you go from @kitten to @cat? Right now, like, I've been lazy about that. It's just basically age-based. Most of the people, like, there's a lot of @kittens who are adults, but I just haven't bothered to, like, look. I don't bother to look into it. It's just if I happen to notice that they are an adult, then I'll just turn them into the cats. And that's the reason that system was like that was because people, like, I wanted to make sure people understood that they shouldn't put like adult themed content in the server. You know what I mean? But now Discord has like adult settings so that it auto filters that stuff. So eventually I probably will go to a different sort of system. Yeah, basically, and I don't really bother like looking into it. It's just like I just happen to notice, like, oh, this person has children. They're an adult. They'll just make them a kitten. I mean, make them a cat. But you don't really get any extra privileges, by the way. It's the main difference. The main reason I started doing that was because when we would talk in the voice chat, the younger people had far less mic control, and so that's like when I first started like doing that. I was like, you know what, I need to separate out stuff, and plus, you know, I'm worried about like because people kept trying to post like not safe for work type content in the Discord, and I like said don't do that. Like, there's a rule against that. Like, I specifically was like, I made a rule against that. the older kitten, the next rank above that, which I can't remember, is like elderly. That's the only rank that actually gives you privileges, and that one is because they're the moderators. The other ones really don't give you privileges. I mean, it kind of does. What it is, the difference is, if you're a kitten, you have to use push to talk. You can't just have an open mic. And then there is a voice chat room where they can't talk at all. They can join, but they don't have the ability to speak in that voice chat room. Because sometimes people want to have more adult conversations, like about politics and stuff like that. And kids do not have any kind of patience for that, and they'll just keep interrupting non-stop to try to switch the situation, change the conversation and stuff like that. And it frustrates people who are older, you know? So that's why most of the time you don't ever see anyone in that chat, because that chat is reserved for, like, if like two people are having a conversation or more are having a conversation about, like, something that normally older people have conversations about, like politics or something like that. They can just go up to the adult section, and then they won't be constantly interrupted by like 12-year-olds who are like, let's talk about this instead. This is boring. But eventually, like I said, I'm going to switch all that out, and I'm going to have, like, I just got to try to think of what I want. I still do like the idea of mic control being a thing. So what I'll end up doing is, like, having, like, maybe 4 different ranks or something like that. And both of the rank, like, and technically there would only be 2 ranks, but both of the ranks have their own separate sub rank. And what it would be is, like, say, I don't know, sponsors can have their own thing or something. I'm not really sure, like, what would be the point in doing that. So I haven't really bothered to do that kind of thing. But really it would just be, so, like, until that kind of thing would be necessary, maybe just 1 rank, and the only differences in the rank would be good mic control, bad mic control, and that's it. Like, or good mic control not approved yet. That would be it. Like, hey, these are people I've heard speaking, and they aren't, like, screeching, like, with, like, static and stuff. Like, they actually know how to have their mic set up. And then the other rank would be people who have demonstrated they can't do that, or people who I just haven't heard their mics yet. That's what I was kind of thinking about. And then, of course, there's the moderator rank. But yeah, now Discord has this option, which I don't know. Like, I was thinking we don't have to have and it's not even like a specific age too. Like, basically most of the people who you see who have the cat thing have children. It's like, oh, they have children? Then yeah, sure. Where is the Discord? Why didn't it restart? There it is. Okay. Server settings. There's this new setting I found. I don't know when they updated it. Moderation, audio, roles, integration, emojis, webhooks, overview. Members. No. Maybe I have to click on the thing itself. Right click, edit channel. Ah, look, here we go. See, this is the new thing. I don't know if I should do this. But, like, because I would still prefer not to have any kind of nudity or anything like that. But the people who are posting a little bit, things that were a little bit more risque type stuff, maybe I can make a channel that says the not safe for work. Users will need to confirm they are over legal age to view the content in this channel. And like I said, I would still prefer to not have nudity or anything like that. That's just, I would prefer to have that in my thing. I don't think my Discord should be the place that people go to find pornography. Bum bum bum. Oh, we lost a person. Oh. Goodbye. There was the fella who was leveling up with us. I guess we can do more. Hey, Ilarion, do you want to do yours? Try to get to Hunter rank 3 with me? Do you want to see the list of quests that I was sent from Cozy? Bum, ba-da-da. Oh, you want to play Spicy? We'll just go ahead and connect. Oh wait, I have to bring up the thing, don't I? Can I show it without... Alright, so you're Hunter rank 2, so these are the quests that you gotta do. If you pause the stream for a second, you could just pick that out, because I'm gonna actually close this real quick and let him see the ID. Oh, what game is this? Oh, this is Monster Hunter World. Look at Mr. Miyagi. He's just passed straight out. Oh, he still hasn't slept it off yet. There we go. Are the emoticons running right now? Emoticons? You guys should be able to use emoticons. Yeah. What do you mean by are they running? I don't have server-specific ones. Whenever I like look into doing that, like getting like actual good professionally made icons for the members and the YouTube and all that stuff, then I'll also do the same thing. Like I'll have those usable in the Discord as well for everyone. I was thinking, because like I don't have any like Discord specific emotes, if that's what you were thinking. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. It's actually been a while since I checked. Let me make sure no one needs a roll. Na, na, na. Oh, Miyagi. Not Miyagi, but oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the commands. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm sorry. When my computer, when my computer flickered for a second, I didn't do that. Like, because when it flickered, I went ahead and just restarted it because I had to do the router anyways. So I was like, well, if the router's going, I might as well go ahead and make sure nothing went wrong. There we go. One as administrator. Yeah, if you don't run the Streamlabs thing as an administrator, then sometimes it doesn't like to interact with OBS very well. Yeah, so sorry for the past like 30 minutes or so, it wasn't actually tracking you guys, my bad. Yeah, 30 minutes and 28 seconds. Sorry. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, and I mean, like, that wasn't just that the emotes weren't working, nothing was working. Like, Catbot wasn't anywhere to be found. Because it wasn't tracking it at all. Now everything's back up. Alright. No, not those kind of things, Spicy. The emote specific to my Catbot. Like, people can make things pop up on my stream, not just in chat. Bum, 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 bum. I need to see if I can get any new abilities with my kitty cat. Yas, see, like Cassandra made Yas Kitty pop up. Yas. And now someone's getting Skooma Kitty. Like everyone's like getting in the mood for the pop-ups. Oh crap, my health. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, maybe I should stop eating that meal until I get like a better way of healing myself as a Palico.
This is bullshit.
Desert Flagon. Cassandra. Man, I really wish Linky was still spinning around in circles. That was awesome. Link! Why did you have to be disabled? Like, why would YouTube disable, like, movable GIFs? Like, what's the point in that? Like, it was still, I met all the requirements. It shouldn't matter if it's a movable GIF. I made, the file size is smaller than you wanted, and the image is the exact size you wanted me to make it. So if the image is the exact size and the file size isn't above what your minimum file size is, then everything should be fine. What the hell are we fighting? Oh, this thing again. Ow! I know Vepper, where did you get your art commissioned at? Like, did you use a website or do you just know a guy? Bam, bam. That was loud. like, Jesus. I didn't have it done there. You type any object in with AK and there's a good chance. Oh, you said that you did have it done though. I thought you said you had it commissioned. Like you literally used that word, I thought. I mean, use that literal word. Okay. I thought. Yeah, I imagine that kind of stuff is pretty cheap. I can do it myself, but I'm not like as good as I used to be at that kind of stuff. And even when I was like doing it all the time, it still takes like a really long time for me to do, and it's only okay. Like it's not like amazing. Become a memory Excavator, what is this again? Oh, get wrecked! I just like I'm just throwing rocks around. Oh, get wrecked, dude! Have some more rocks. Bam! Did I stun him? Oh, I threw a bomb. I'm just throwing everything. Oh, damn. I love this skill. Like, am I going to throw the kitchen sink at one point? Like, that was just a bunch of random crap. Let me do that again. I wonder if that boulder had stunned him at one point. Oh, like I just threw like a T-Rex skull or something. Bam! Oh, sorry, Aerith. Oh, that skill is awesome. I gotta use that more. Like, I put that on a lot of my Palicos just because I was like, I wonder what it does. I want to make sure I next time I play, I use it. And then I totally forgot about my skills. I haven't been using anything but the Healing Horn and the Palico Rally skill. Bongo Cat. There should be a $sign symbol just under where you type your message. Oh, are you trying to tell someone about the sponsoring thing? Yeah, it's different for different platforms. Like if you're on the computer, like I think that's where it tends to be most of the time. And sometimes different countries can't do it too. Like sometimes certain countries are locked out of that for some reason. And then like if you're using like a cellular device, there's different things and stuff like that. Like for a long time you couldn't do it on an Apple product. You still might not be able to do it on an Apple product because Apple was insisting that they get a cut of the money, and Google's like, why do you get a cut? And Apple's like, well, because the money is they're using our device when they give you the money. They're like, and like, why do you get some money? I don't understand. Like, no, they're not using any extra service that they wouldn't use if they didn't hit that button. Like, it doesn't, the transaction doesn't like go through Apple's like special transaction banking area or something, right? Like, like they were just being greedy. Give us some of it. And so for a long time, you couldn't do it on Apple products at all. Don't know if that's been resolved. I imagine by now it has to have been, because that was like a couple of years ago or something. Oh, so it's still not resolved. You said you have Apple stuff and you still can't do it on Apple. Yeah, that's messed up. It's literally because Apple said you need to give us some of that money. Like, no reasons given. Like, just like, oh, because you're using our platform when you're giving them money. What the hell? Microsoft should be doing the same thing then. Hey! I see that you were on Windows when you gave someone some money on Amazon. Give us some of that. Give us some of that. That's ours. Like, no, that's Amazon's. No, that's our money. You did it on Windows. Like, no, I gave you money to have Windows on my computer. That's where you get your money. Like, no, we want more. Apple's is... Why, Apple? That is so greedy. No. Yeah, I don't have any Apple products at all. Like, I wish Apple was really good. I really do. Because your choices are Apple, Linux, and Microsoft, and all three choices are unacceptable. Like, there's no acceptable choice. Windows will break your PC, and it's garbage, and it's always prying into your personal information and trying to mess with your shit. But it's the only one that's good at supporting video games. Apple doesn't support video games well, so that's out of the question. Linux doesn't support video games well enough, so it's out of the question. So it's like, all I got is Windows. Yay! It's just me and you, Soren. Do you want to do some of the arena thingies? See you later, by the way, Aaron. I haven't done any of the arena challenges. Grudge match.
Communist detected
on
American soil.
Let's just do
Lethal
the, like,
force
normal
engaged.
ones. And then maybe move into the Palico specific ones. Why not? Oh, you have to be human to play that. Well, let's do the Palico specific ones then. And I'll do the human one next. Good luck. I imagine my food buff doesn't affect it, so there's no point. I can't remember what phone I have. I haven't like upgraded my phone in a long time. I don't need a good powerful phone anymore. I don't even really use my phone. I don't like have it connected to any of my stuff or anything like that. My phone is just a phone. Like, I used to use my phone as a lot of different stuff and like that back when I like was like working 16-hour shifts and doing all that stuff, and I was never home and I was always out. But now I just literally just use my phone as a phone, and I don't like. It's not. It literally isn't even connected to my account stuff for all my PCs and stuff like that. A flip phone? No, I don't have that bad. Oh, I like that they changed the music up. We got a fighting Palico, a protection Palico, a healing Palico, a bombing Palico, a gathering Palico. Alright, let's try a fighting one first and see. Equipment. Can I change equipment? Okay, no, it's just saying what I get. Support moves. So I get Furious, Demon Horn, boost attack, instantly enters Feline Fury mode. Felyne comment. A thrust attack that shoots forward like a comet and quickly closes the distance. Okay. Support boost. Increases support gauge maximum by 1. Palico time between moves reduced. Health up. Okay. Yeah, soon like yeah, I don't need to waste all my money on that stuff. Phones are really expensive, man. I used to do that, of course. Like I said, like it was a lot more important back in the day, but at the moment now it's not, and I'm not going to waste the hundreds of dollars that it costs to do that kind of stuff. Demon horn, maybe demon horn first. Hey, I got them out. Ooh, he's already trying to butt me. Come on, kitty, you can take him. You can take him. Take him down. Get wrecked. Everyone's all mad now. Bam! Damage boost. Demon horn. Maybe I should save up for this. Uh-oh. I wonder if getting this like in arena gives me anything worth it. Damn it, the only thing it gave me was near death. That's just the only thing it gave me was a near death experience. Oh, this is the first time I ever fainted as a Palico. He's like, nope, I'm just gonna eat a nut instead. This one does not faint. What is this? Can I use this? No. Oh, okay, I can do the thing now. Alright, now I'm pissed off, apparently. I don't know what this does for me, but I imagine it's like the jump becomes amazing. Whoa! What's next? I think I should keep doing the demon one. Boosting our attack. I like how he's just rolling around him, like dropping bombs. Oh! There we go again. Man, it sucks not having any ability to heal. I think what I'll do from now on is pick a support Palico. That way I can heal at least. he doesn't have the damage buff. Let me try to give it to him. Nice. Nice. Get wrecked! Stupid, whatever the heck you thing are. Yeah, it gives first aid. How's that gonna help us? Every Palico build should have some way of healing in this, shouldn't they? That's weird that they don't. I think the donations are broke too. For me, they shouldn't be. No, I don't. That they shouldn't be. Black belt tickets, huh? That seems neat. What part of it do you think is broke, by the way, Cassandra? I'd be loading out on those donations. Not really. By like the standards of someone who doesn't get any, yes. Yes, and I'm always insanely grateful, but yeah, I'm not like a professional YouTuber or anything. I don't make enough to make a living. Na 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 na. Yeah, the next one, if it's harder, I'm just gonna pick a Palico that I can heal with, and it should heal him as well. Ooh, I've never fought a Baroth. So this will be the first time fighting a Baroth in this game. Do you want to do the hunt arena now? That's what I'm doing. There's only 2 of us here, so I figured we could do some of the arena quests. Why not? No one will be left out. Oh, that's right. There's no point in that. Food buffs don't work. No! Please don't let the support one. Oh my gosh. Is this the healing one? Please be the healing one. What does it say he is? It's protection. Oh man. Assist. Oh. Oh. Bombing. Yes! Beast! Oh. No, there's no, maybe one of these. Let me check the beast first, because oh my god, the beast one is making me laugh. Alright, support moves. Come on. Release the beast, rousing roar. Granting status boost, negate stuns, claw. Darn it, nothing heals. Okay, alright. Like, I'll find one that heals. Okay. Charisma. Palico Rally. Go fight win. Felyne Comet. Okay, we got a health horn on the protection one. Ooh, that's perfect because I like the pirate. Pitfall. This one has traps though. Cheer horn. What's cheer do? No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll go with the one that can do a little bit of healing for us. Chestnut cannon. Shoots a spiky chestnut from a barrel with the ability to stun monsters. Ooh, neat. And so if you go offensive with it, I should still be able to hopefully keep you alive. See you later, the first HD. Oh, you know what? I think it might be wrong. You're right, because Cassandra donated $5, and did it actually pop up? Like, let me try to force it to pop up. That's what Cassandra's meaning. Yeah, weird. I donated and it didn't pop up. Yeah, that it's not popping up. Palico play makes me happy, Cassie. What's going on here? Oh wait, hold on. We're in the middle of the mission. I'm gonna start working on that right away after the mission. That's weird. Oh, you did that actually twice. I missed all that. And then you also did one where it says, because Cat Palico in your streams makes me happy when I'm sad. Thank you, Cassie. I appreciate it. I'm sorry that those things aren't popping up. I'm gonna figure out exactly what's going on there and fix that. Taunts, armor horn, I think first. Oh, health horn is a good one. It's a good heal, I think. Well, I think health horn is next first, actually. No, armor. It's like armor means we're gonna take less damage. I need to get that as quickly as possible. Uh-oh. Oh, look at his boomerangs. There we go. We're both going to take less damage now. Alright. Health horn ready. I don't think I'm knocking him off as a Palico, so I'm just going to keep attacking like his tail or something. And getting up my stuff. Yeah! I don't want to do the taunt. I might do the chestnut cannon if I get enough extra, but I'm keeping that. If it has to be extra, I want to keep at least 2 points for my heal health at any point in time, so we can heal. Yeah, like right now, see? There we go. That was much better heal, too. As far as speed. But I need to do more than that. Ah! There we go. That was a good one. The last one, it didn't actually heal that much, but it was fast, so it was like, alright, I'll take it. But that one healed way more. Ooh. Soren's a beast, kitty cat. He just released the beast. He's got the full man shoe thingy and all that stuff. That outfit is hilarious looking. You know what? When I see an outfit like that, I keep thinking, you remember Big Trouble in Little China? Oh no! Do you remember the bad guy from that movie? Oh my god. That's what that outfit reminds me of. Like, I'm thinking that you're gonna like throw a dagger at this dude or something. And he's gonna catch it between his fingers and throw it back. or something. Or you'll catch it, I mean. Ah! Ow! Oh, Soren! I can't do anything. I'm sorry. We both went down at the exact same time. There's nothing I can do. I tried to like hit him and hoping that was distracting him, but it didn't really help. But I can top off our health, hopefully. Jesus, he almost killed me instantly from when I just came back. Like, it takes a really long time to build up the bars, I feel like, with this Palico, more than the other ones. Or it could just be that I use it more or something. There we go. It was because I wasn't doing the main attack, I think. What's happening? Oh, it's because my character's freaking out. I would have preferred to get another combo in rather than freak out like this, because I'm so close to being able to heal, and I would have already healed if I would have got that combo off. Instead, we're about to die. Yeah, see? That sucks. That death was so unpreventable if my character wouldn't have been locked into an animation. That was a buffing animation, apparently. Alright, well, he's near max health. I need to buff our defense again, but, like, I can't afford to. I just have to keep doing it. If I can get that combo off more, that would be awesome. Because that combo right there, the last part of that combo gives me so much. Man, this sucks. He doesn't like let me do my combo ever. There we go. Come on, heal before he gets hit. Man, it's like random how much it heals. Sometimes it heals really good, and sometimes it's like, alright, I guess. At least it was fast. He attacks a lot like he doesn't remind me. He doesn't actually remind me of the Monster Hunter World version of him. He actually kind of reminds me of Devil Joe more than he does Uragon. What is this, by the way? I almost got there in time. Maybe when the monster stuff's on it, I don't know. Okay, let's figure this out. What's going on here? Why did you not notify people? Donation settings, what is going on? Alright, there's a new version of Media Share available with more advanced controls and alert boxes and set up the widgets and... Oh no, I think it removed all my original stuff, guys. Oh man, really? I'll have to do all that over again. Oh no, this one's visible. What about the super chat one is there? Oh well, there's the donation one. Alright, it just took a long time for it to load. Alright, I do want to check out the new version of this thing, though, now that that's there. But, like, it didn't pop up. I hit a button to test the donation, so it should do a fake one. Okay, why is it not working? Maybe the widget URL may have changed or something. Let's test the subscriber one. Yeah, none of them are working. Notifications, properties. Alright, give me a second, guys. Copy the URL. Show it? No, I don't need to copy it. Like, that's definitely the right one. What? Maybe I need to restart. Oh no! It got rid of all my stuff. No! I didn't get. I hate this game for automatically selling stuff, man. Fuck this game. Why would it think that's a good idea? We gotta do that. I'm sorry, dude. We gotta do that one again. Sorry, Soren. Like, I didn't even get credit for that because I stupidly didn't accept the rewards. Dude, that's really, really bad video game design right there. Like, that's like not a little bit bad. That's like super, super stupid. Like, why would you think I want to like sell it? You mean the thing that people do the least is the thing that you think? Well, why don't you just give it to me, right? Just give it to me. And then after the fact, if I actually wanted to sell it, I could just sell it still. But if you don't give it to me, there is no changing my mind later on. Like, it's just sold. I can't have what you just stole from me again. Alright, I'm just gonna restart OBS. Because I don't know what's happening as far as it not working. And I'm thinking maybe if I just restart OBS, it'll start working. That's the only thing I can think, because nothing makes sense as far as it not working. Everything is perfectly set up. So, I'll be right back, guys. Alright. Catbot is reconnected. Alright, let's give this another shot. Minimize everything. I don't want to look at anything right now. I only want to look at that webpage. This stuff needs to go away. Wait, where did it go? Like, I minimized everything to find it, but now it's just like gone. Okay. Now reopen it. Let me click on replay and see if that works. All right, it's working now. I can just manually click the replay.
Are you sure about that?
There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure why it stopped working, but restarting OBS for some reason fixed it. Everything else was working on OBS too. That's weird. It's just that one thing wasn't working.
Are you sure about that?
Double John Cena. Back to don't worry. Well, no, we can do no more missions after this. I do want to do this mission again right away though, just to get credit for the thing. Like if I would have gotten my stuff, I wouldn't mind have stopped and going into doing other missions right away with you, Black Blitz. It was just dude, that's so frustrating that they just took. It should not automatically sell. That's just silly. That's so silly. Oh wait, can I do different? Oh no. I thought I could do different builds with the same Palico. Yeah, I'm doing the last one again because my rewards got sold. I always forget about that. I think that I can just leave that screen up like I do on World and just start taking care of other things. But yep. Come on, get over here, you idiot. Stupid monster. Yeah, he reminds me so much more of, I mean, even though he does have, like, attacks that the Uragaan from World has, I mean, it still feels like he's more like a Devil Joe than a Uragaan. Like, the way that I have to fight him doesn't feel like Uragaan. It feels like Devil Joe. Damn it. When does this thing get off of me? Like, is this permanent? I can't do anything. Okay, wow, that was a bad debuff. Holy hell. That was a terrible debuff. Wow. I hate it when they immediately try to kick you off. I gotta build up a whole bunch of bars real quick. I'm gonna try to heal. Crap, I'd rather build up more bars, but Soren needs a heal now. Hopefully I can get that second bar. Oh, of course I missed it all. Yeah, see, I think I should have gone for the second bar before I did the heal. Just Soren's health was so low. Come on! That didn't even hit me. The second one hit me, but the first one did not. Oh wait, it went away a lot faster that time. It wasn't like a 20-hour debuff. What the fuck? Can I not get hit by that once now? Like, last time I never got hit by that one time. Now every single damn time he does it, I get hit. Come on, you stupid monster. Like, this is, I don't like Uragaan and Generations. He's just he's Devil Joe. That's all he is. He's Devil Joe with a fast, a single charge attack instead of a lot of side charge attacks when he does his big attack, right? All his other movesets just feel like he's Devil Joe. Even that ground pound with his head there, like, Devil Joe has the bite. It's the same premises. It's still like the danger zone is in the exact same spot when he does it. Like, why are the heals so weak sometimes? Sometimes they're amazing, sometimes they're just terrible. No, 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 I don't want that. Okay. No. Just barely. Like, I keep wanting to give us armor buff, but I can't give us armor buff. The only thing I can do is just keep healing over and over and over. That's all my skill points are for. Get out of here with that stupid in tail swipe. Just like Xearrik, that freaking Devil Joe, man. Just do your thing. Oh, F off with that stupid hitbox. Yeah, see, I barely healed him. Well, I healed him enough to save him a little bit. See, that's the money attack right there. That's the one that gives me a whole bunch of stats. No! No! Soren! You will be avenged! What are you doing, you stupid thing? Stop locking on to me and just attack. Thank you. Come on, why isn't it turning with that attack? There we go. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I don't like this guy at all. I like him. I think that definitely World is the superior version of that monster. He doesn't feel like he has his own personality in this. He just feels like a Devil Joe with a couple of like extra moves and then a couple less moves at the same time. Like, instead of doing the swiping to the left and the right lots of times, he'll just do it once, and then he'll do the thing where he comes at you and then he ends it with the tail, like that'll still bump you, and like he just has Devil Joe's moves. Wait, why didn't I get any rewards for that besides meat? Aren't I supposed to get like rewards like a thing besides meat? I don't understand. Did we just get cheated? Like, what did we get the first time we beat him besides meat? Like, aren't there arena specific things that you're supposed to get? What the hell? Yeah, there were eggs. What were those eggs? Oh, those were silver eggs. Oh, so you don't get arena specific materials from fighting in the arena? Well, I don't care about the arena then. It's a waste of time. We'll do something else. It's rare to get tickets. Oh, well then screw that. I'll never do that. If there's arena specific tickets and they just randomly rarely show up, no thank you. I'm done. Like, screw that garbage. Whatever they gave me would have to be like the best thing in the world. Like even if it's above average or really good, I don't give a damn. It would have to be like amazing for me to give a damn. And I don't see anything for the one ticket I got in the first one. Yeah, well, I don't care if the monster's hard or not. Uragon shouldn't be in Monster Hunter World. Uragon shouldn't be so hard that players like you call it a wall. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. Uragon shouldn't be like that in World. If that's what Uragon should be, then Uragon, you should have to fight Uragon way later than you fight him. There has to be a progression system, right? Like, there has to be a curve in the difficulty of the monsters that you fight. Yeah, so that ticket is actually useless. It doesn't give me anything for my Palico. Like, not a single piece of gear for my Palico. Like, why did I waste my time doing those if I can't get even a single piece of gear?
Democracy
yeah, and see,
is
but what you're
non-negotiable.
talking about is a perfect example of how I think that they should approach adding new content to World. They're obviously not going to add new monsters. They're just going to keep reskinning monsters or just making monsters we already have more difficult. That's just what they're going to do. So if that's what they're going to do, then what they should do is stop focusing on the 7 monsters that we fight every single day, non-stop, all day long, every day, and instead focus on every other monster in the game, like a Uragon that is as difficult as you guys were talking about the other Uragons used to be, like a Uragon that is more aggressive, has extra attacks that the other Uragon does not have, just completely different, a completely different and more powerful move set Uragon, and things like that. Like, it can have some of the same moves, but they all have to have their own twist, right? Like when he does the steam charge, like it shouldn't have as long as a wind up. He should be able to like work it into like a combo he can do, right? Like he'll do like a tail spin, and then that tail spin he ends it by like kind of sprinting wide and turning into like turning it into a charge or things like that, right? Rather than him like jumping, turning, looking at you, going and then coming at you. Like, Yeah, I keep saying Uragon, but I mean Baroth. I know. Sorry, guys. Yeah, but I would like to see that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, they could do that. They could make much more difficult, more improved, like versions of all the monsters that are lower ranked, and because those monsters are scaled for low ranked quests, and not just in health and damage, but because that would be stupid. If you just give it more health and damage, then whatever, I really don't care. But in the way in which you interact with the monster and it interacts with you is scaled for a newer player, right? Like a Jagras doesn't really, it wouldn't matter if you quadrupled or made Jagras's moveset like 100,000 times more powerful and gave him 50,000 hit points. He would still almost be just as easy as he currently is. Because Jagras's moveset is, it's simplistic. It's really easy to not get hit if you don't want to get hit. And if they just made it so that his moveset would make, like, not one-shot you completely, but it would, like, do 90% of your health, no one would die still. Like, even new players would survive the fight most of the time, because, like, they would die a few times to learn his moves, but once they learned his moves, that would be it. Like you know, 30 minutes into the game, and they're already beating him without dying. And it would be because he doesn't have any tools to deal with, like, us. It doesn't matter how much damage he does. He's just not good at dealing with us. But you could change his moveset and make him completely different. Like, you could make him far more aggressive with the way he moves and attacks and stuff like that. And not doing the exact same moves he already has, but with, like, a twist. You know, you do things like with a twist. Like the thing where he rears up, and then falls down forward on you, that should be a hop. Like,
Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged.
Instead, what he should be able to do at any point in time, instead of rearing up, he just jumps. He just jumps at you. Like, there's a tiny bit of a wind up where you see him push more of his weight into his hind legs, and then he just leaps forward and does basically the same thing, belly flopping on you, but he does it like as a leap attack. Instead of turning towards you, rearing up, and then falling down. Like, that sort of thing should be in the new Monster Hunter. Like, instead of having... No, I'm not describing G rank. I'm just... G rank is already in Monster Hunter. I don't think you guys... Like, I don't think they're adding this G rank thing that you guys are talking about, because I think it's already in the game. Like, what is the symbol for G rank? When you get G rank armor, what's the symbol for it? Is that not the same exact symbol we get from doing the Elder Dragons? Arc Tempered is G rank, I think. So no, it's not. It may be G rank for a different video game, but it's not G rank for Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World G rank is Arc Tempered monsters. And that is lazy. The Arc Tempered monsters don't do any of that. The closest to that we have with Arc Tempered would be like Vahazak. Vahazak's moveset has changed more than any of the other monsters when they became Arc Tempered, because like when he does his breath weapon, he doesn't actually do the hop. Before, he used to do the hop every single time he did his breath weapon. So now he'll do the breath weapon without the hop. He'll do a few extra things, and it's still lazy. It's still not really anywhere near as much as I'm talking about. I'm talking about something closer to the difference between Rathian and Dread King Rathian. Those are two very different monsters that are the same monster still. The moveset is similar, but it's been tweaked heavily. Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't think World's gonna do G rank. I think that it's already doing it. Like, I could be wrong. At the moment, it doesn't seem like it, though. you're saying this game has hyper monsters, which are basically arc-tempered. Well. No, that's not what World's like. The G rank armor is dropping from arc-tempered monsters. I think that this is G rank. They're gonna trickle. They're gonna just like keep turning Elder Dragons into arc-tempered Elder Dragons, and then they're probably gonna call it a day. And you're saying hyper is like a better arc-tempered, so it has more effort than that. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, like what I'm hoping, and I'm not hoping that this is the quality of content we have to look forward from them now. Like I said, the thing I just described would take nowhere near as much effort as like making a new monster. It's mostly just some animation tweaks, and they don't even have to like give the monster like 50,000 hit points and make them one-shot you. Like, you don't have to do that, right? You can just make the monster harder by making its moveset better. You don't have to make the monster harder by making it do more damage and take more damage. That's how an inexperienced child would make a monster harder. Your video game developers that are highly experienced and obviously good at making video games put real effort into it. Like the arc-tempered monsters that we're getting is around the same quality as like a voice actor just calling up the studio on their cell phone and then like putting a little effort into the voice acting through the cell phone from their house as they're eating chips. Like, it's like, really? Nobody tells Kitty what to do. Yeah. Did Pepper try to tell me to do something? Oh, no one tells you what to do, huh, Deidre? Oh, I see. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, I'm not saying I could do better, because I guarantee a voice actor over the cell phone could probably do a better job than me at voice acting, but they're still not doing a good job for them, right? Like, we've seen the Monster Hunter World studio do an amazing job with their monsters. Look at the difference between Teostra and Lunastra. They're like massively different, even though it's just a reskin. And like that's the example of them like putting in effort. And then Dushaladora is like, well, she can't be flashed out of the sky anymore. And she has a lot of hit points and does a lot of damage. That's very different. Oh my gosh. It's so different. Lunastra has like a bigger tail. Did you know that? And her fire attacks on the ground, like cool drinks don't stop it, even in the smaller form like it used to. And she does more damage and has more health. Yay. Why? Like, they're just dialing it in, like, right? Like, they're calling it in. They're not really actually putting in any real effort into it at the moment. And I'm hoping that the reason they're doing that is because they're working really hard on something else. We'll see. You know, it's like, because they got like they got A project and B projects. They're like, all right, this is the thing. Like, we're spending weeks and months like working real hard on getting this thing amazing and doing all this cool stuff. And oh, B project, here. Let me just make you a quick sandwich. There you go. Now let me get back to making my masterpiece. Like all this stuff is just cheap appetizers, and the real meal is on its way. Because if what World is currently offering us is just what the future of Monster Hunter World looks like, I'm done with the game. And I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I'm saying that there's no longevity in the game past basically the amount of time I've already put in the game. There's not really much point in playing it other than like hanging out with people and playing for 1 or 2 days when the new content comes out. And I'm being very generous by saying or 2. It's normally about 30 minutes, and then it's like, well, all right, well, that's about it for the new stuff. Go get some numbing stuff. After a year they stop with the DLC, then 6 months to a year they release Ultimate. Done with game. Well, this game is world is different so far, so I don't know if they're going to use the same formula. And they does the so we'll see. And I'd still suggest the game for people, but the problem is I don't know the Monster Hunter community well enough to know whether or not the game is going to continue to be played by enough people to support like the online play if they don't start like doing a better job than they're currently doing. It seems to me, like from like speaking with you guys and whatnot, that most players that have my level of experience in the game have like just been like, all right, I'd like to do some new stuff, and then that's it, right? Like, I don't have everything in the game that I could have, but it takes such a ridiculous amount of time to farm for things that I don't have, that it's not even really worth doing it. There's no point, right? Like, why would I spend the extra 1,000 hours I'm gonna need to farm for 3 decorations that I need? 1,000 hours now. That's not a joke. That's not an exaggeration. It's probably gonna take about 1,000 hours of farming to get my last 3 attack jewels. That's not all the decorations I need, by the way. That's just my last 3 attack jewels. Probably about 1,000 hours of farming for 3 decorations that are going to increase my DPS by like 1% total. Really? I don't think that's worth 1,000 hours of my time. So, and I think that most people are in that situation. Like, the very few things they're missing because it takes thousands of hours to get that thing, and it also has like almost no effect on them, so it's just not worth it. And they get it while doing other things. Hopefully, that's what. And so the only purpose of playing now is to have fun fighting the monsters and what, and doing interesting, cool things. But they're not releasing enough new content that is interesting to do interesting new things. The Zora Magdaros, hopefully. I'm hoping the Zora Magdaros from Xearrik will be an exception to that, because... And I'm hoping that that's why they're releasing Zora Magdaros next. I'm hoping that they've realized it. They're like, you know what? Actually, instead of just going with Nergigante right away, let's just skip the Nergigante for now and start moving into monsters that we know they don't fight anymore, like Xearrik and Zora Magdaros, and then we'll release Nergigante, and then we'll start releasing other things. I have a feeling, though, that the Zora Magdaros fight isn't going to really be that interesting. It's going to be the exact same fight, but this time, if you get hit by the fire attack while hitting the thing, you're gonna get one-shotted or something, right? Like, and the quest, instead of taking like 10 to 15 minutes, it's gonna take like 20 to 30 minutes. And the new Zord Magdaros. And I'm honestly like not looking forward to Xeno'jiiva the more I think about Xeno'jiiva, because if they make Xeno'jiiva different, that'll be cool. But I'm worried that Xeno'jiiva is just gonna get the exact same treatment as all the other monsters have been getting. And that's kind of horrifyingly boring to think about, because if Xeno'jiiva just has like 70,000 hit points or something, I'm not going to like be happy about it. I'm not gonna be like, yay, let's go fight a monster with 70,000 hit points, everybody. Like, yay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a guarantee pro cow. Like, that is ridiculously obvious that that they're going to do that. That it's not going to be the real Nergigante, but like you're not going to be able to fight them more than a few seconds, type of thing. That would be a twist, though, if they made it. That's how you could, like, it. That would be better, if you ask me. That Zord Magdaros mostly worked the same way, except they made it more complicated in some way, as far as like requiring just slightly more organization. And then at the same time, they made it so that you actually had to kill Nergigante rather than repel him. And they made him arc-tempered. That would be neat. I would prefer that, but I think it's gonna work the exact same way. You start the quest, you go in there, you destroy the cores, and then you wait. NPCs talk a whole lot, and you're just waiting. Then you get forced to the cannon things, then you shoot a bunch of cannons, and maybe you go back to the monster, but it's basically the same thing if you go back. And use Dragonator once or twice, probably twice, if they give him enough health. And then the quest is done. Fishing quest. Maybe you guys can help me with it. Golden fish? I don't know if I'm willing to do a fishing quest. Yeah, let me do a golden fishing quest with you guys. Maybe yeah, I'll be able to tolerate this. Let me. Does anyone know where I have to go specifically to catch these? I gotta try to find a fishing buff. Is there any good fishing buffs? I don't know. Like, I think there's one that makes them bite more or something. I don't really care about that. Like, there's 100% chance of them biting. I haven't ever seen a fish be like, ooh, maybe I'll bite that, maybe I won't. Like, they're always going for it. Kickboxer. Yeah, I don't think I'm an explorer. Ensures you begin hidden areas. I'm gonna do that one. Why not? Feline bulldozer. Oh, I didn't get it. Doesn't Monster Hunter armor have fishing skills? Oh, I don't know if there's any fishing skills in this game as far as armor goes. I don't think it matters though. Like what would it do besides, like, I thought I remember the food skill saying that it gives you a buff to your eating. Oh, did I not grab it? Oh, look at Fuzzy. Holy hell. You're like one of the ghosts from Pac-Man. Oh, are the fish there? You guys are like right there at the entrance. Oh, I should have looked if they're there. I might have missed. There might have been a goldfish waiting for me right there. Oh, I think I already see one. Nice, nice, nice. Go away. Oh, I know I didn't catch anything because he took like 3 tries to even begin to do it. Come on. I want you, green fish. Go away, pin tuna. We want the goldfish. No, go away. Hey, these things are really aggressive about taking the thing.
Yes. Yes.
The gold one, the gold one. Yes. There's like a fat red one that I don't think I've ever seen before. Oh, that's a small goldfish. Is that the right one? I'm gonna try to get that fat red one. Go away. No one wants you, fish. Ah, there it is. No, wait. What is that? You need a fat red one. How did this thing even bite it from that far away when the fat red one was right next to it? No, leave it alone. Dude, I hate the fishing in this game. It got away. Like, why do I even care, dude? I didn't want that thing biting it in the first place. Oh, come on. 3 and it still didn't do it? Like, it always does it on 3. Except for that last fish where I did the same thing. This is bullcrap. Come on. Why can't you move it faster than it moves? This is ridiculous. Let me guess. Every fish but... Ah! First one. Alright. What is this thing? It is a scatterfish, apparently. Oh, I should look for the new fish that showed up. You can move... Yeah, I know you can move the bait around. It's terribly slow and clunky, though. It's like... once every couple of seconds, you can move it like an inch. It's so terrible. Is that it? I think that's the golden one. It's so big and it's gold. That has to be the one. Eat it. Eat it. I think this is it. Hey, oh, that's a glutton tuna. Since when are glutton tunas yellow? Aren't glutton tunas blue? Come on. Alright, hold on. Grab this. I don't even want any of them things to bite it. Like, where's the quest info? It's just golden fish. So the small golden fish isn't right? Like, I can't turn in those, I think. Damn it. Has anyone said that it's in a different place than where we are right now? Like, I don't know what the big one looks like. Like, maybe it's actually like the size of these red ones. Maybe it's the gold one, but like that gold one there, but it's the size of the red one. Bait doesn't seem to have any effect, ProCow. What does bait do? every fish bites no matter what lure I use. Every single fish bites it. So what would be the point in me using different bait? My bait doesn't seem to decide what fish are allowed to be on the screen. It seems like it's just they're there. Leaving and coming back is the thing that changes the fish. And then the bait like would be like, oh well, certain fish will bite more on this bait. What does it matter? Like they all bite. They all bite every single bait that I use. So why would I use a different bait? It's not like in World where bait actually matters. Like some fish, every fish in the game, in World it'll work. Every fish in the game will bite every single bait. But it takes them a lot longer, as in they'll ignore it for like minutes before they finally even try. Yeah, there was one I was missing right down there. I played bait. So you're saying that when you throw the bait into the when you throw your fishing thing into the water with a different bait, the fish despawn and different ones respawn? Is that what you're claiming? Like you just throw it in and all the fish just disappear and turn into the fish that you're wanting to find. That is the most ridiculously stupid thing I've ever heard. And that is how it works, apparently. That is insanely retarded. Like, as bad as I thought the fishing was, it is, you have only made me think it is already it is worse by giving me that information. It's almost impossible to freaking get that freaking purple one because he's so much like longer in how he turns. Like the tiny ones are always like on the bait and you gotta wait. Like I tried to start moving the bait the moment I threw it in the water. Like by the way, there is never a time where I'm not spamming the button to make the bait move. So as quick and as much as you're seeing it move is how much the bait can move. It's so ridiculous. I never caught one of those, which is why I was trying so hard to catch it. Actually, let's see if there's a... Yeah, no. It just spawned another one of the green ones. Oh, you're saying in the classic Monster Hunters. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about this game. In this game, does it work that way? How am I a Palico? You go into your bedroom and you switch to Prowler Mode and then you become your Palico. Oh, everything is from pre-world is classic. So you're talking about this game when you said that? All right. I don't understand. Why were you beeping me in here? Is there fishing here? I don't see. Actually, I don't even see. Oh, there is. Oh, there is fishing right here. There's a purple fish there. All right, hold on. I accidentally lured over these kitty cats, and they're gonna try to pick our pockets. So I gotta send them home. Gotta send them packing. Get out of here. Can't be stealing from people. That's bad, kitty cats. Like, take that bandit mask off. Wearing bandit masks. That's actually the one I wanted, so thank you, game. Like, I guess I'm gonna try to get one of these things. I thought the giant tuna were blue, but these are clearly white. Stole my goldfish, LOL. No way, Black Blitz. They did? Oh, that's terrible. Did you get it back? I don't see... I only see 3 fish. Like, are there only 3 fish in here? Oh, wait, there's a 4th fish. Well, if there's a 4th, there might be a 5th. Oh, okay, I can barely make out the 2 red ones. Like, I'm trying to lure them in. Yeah, I see them now. That's ridiculous. That's what they should make the fishing skill do in this game. The fishing skill, when you get it, should make it so that the fish's name is displayed above the fish wherever it is, and then it also gives you the ability to like cast wherever you want instead of casting like at the exact spot it decides you're gonna cast. And well, you know, based on like you're gonna go the same distance every time. And I've gotten a lot of small golden fish. Kind of want that purple one again since I only ever had one, but I'm gonna go back and in and out. Yeah, something like that. Something like Monster Hunter World. It doesn't have to be exactly like it, but just like make it so that I can like maybe move the bait faster than it moves. Like look at how fast it moves. Like it barely moves at all. And like I'm catching every single fish because I don't know if the golden one is just a slightly bigger version of that fish that I'm seeing, or if it looks completely different. Like in World, it looks completely different. It's like a big fat gold fish. I don't know, man. I'm not even bothered. It looks like it's the same size to me. Monster Hunter World fishing is easier than in Generations Ultimate. It's not necessarily easier, it's just not as badly designed. Like, yeah, things that are not badly designed are inherently easier in some cases. Some, not like, not in all though. In some cases they're harder because they're not badly designed, but this is one of those cases where, yeah. It's easier in World because it's not a trash. Well, it's still not good, but it's not utter trash. The fishing system in this game is one of the worst things in the game. Hey, Gabriel, thank you. You caught me, senpai. Whoa, what? This one, is this the same fish? Is it just closer? Did I catch a fish that had your name or something? It got away. What got away? I didn't even see what was biting it. I just want to catch the big... Oh, God. Just give me back my bait. I don't think that's the fish. Just give me back my bait. No, I'm not catching you. I refuse. Just give it back. No, I don't want it. It refused to stop biting. Like, I had to catch it. That's so stupid. Man, I hate the fishing system in this so much. Purple ones. Oh, I think that's it there. It is just like in World, I think, as far as the way it looks. Come on, bite it. I think I got one. Yes, I got one. I got one, guys. I want another one of those purple ones since there's 2 of them, and they should be easy to get. Whatever, dude. Go away, green fish. I don't know what I'm catching here. It's probably not one of the purple ones. And it's... What the hell? No, just move, move! Ugh. Why don't you move faster? Like, watch. I'm trying to move it the moment it hits the water. And that's when I can move it. Actually, the moment he started to bite it. And then I pulled it too early, damn it. Like, I'm trying to move, trying to move, trying to move, trying to move, trying to move. There it goes. That little tiny bit. And then I have to keep... Fucking... No. Damn it. This is so stupidly terrible. I played better fishing games on the Nintendo Entertainment System. What is even biting it? Finally. Thank you. Alright. Let me just turn in this one fish just in case. Oh, wait. Maybe... No, okay. Wait. So yeah, let me just turn it in. I'm going to turn it in right now, just in case. If, that way it'll show that there's 3. And so everyone else knows if they get 1, they'll just have to turn the 1 in and we'll be done. I caught 2 Hylian Louch in Ocarina of Time. I don't remember fishing in Ocarina of Time. What, there was fishing in that game? I'm trying to remember. I don't really... Oh, yeah, you know what? I do kind of remember fishing. Kind of. There was one lake where you could do it. Or was it like one lake where it was... Was that the only place you could do it? Or was that like the best place to do it? Like, I kind of remember like a lake where you could run all the way around it, but it was like completely surrounded by like hills or trees or something, and there was only one way in and one way out or something. I think. It's been a really long time since I played that game. There we go. 1 goldfish delivered. We only need 1 more. It's in a building on the lake. You fish inside of a building? I'm misremembering it then. Hey, yeah. All right. Thank you guys. That probably would have taken 40,000 years to do on my own. I'm not even sure I could have done it on my own. It took us 15 minutes to catch 4. So if I was just a little unlucky, it might take a full hour to catch 4. If I was lucky, then it would take about 45 minutes to do this quest solo. Holy hell. That's insane. Oh, it took 17 minutes. I always forget that timer only counts 15-minute intervals. Like, it'll sit at 10 minutes until it gets to 15, and then it'll just go straight to 15. With goldfish bait, you'll get it in under 5, probably. Well, I'll have to give that a try sometime. Yeah, I didn't know that when you use fish bait, it despawns the fish that are in the water and just spawns in new ones. What? How would I have been... Like, what sort of logic is that, right? Like, how could I have known without the game specifically telling me that's the way it works? Yeah, it does work, but I don't bring any because I hate fishing. You can't use bait as a Palico, can you? As far as I know, you can't use bait as a Palico. And that was a Palico only quest, so unlucky cat. No! Oh no, I'm all messed up. I got a little too much schoolwork again, guys. Sorry. You know me. There we go. Just come back where it's slow. That's Minecraft frame rate. There's a lot of talk about Minecraft frame rate in my chat. Like, there's a lot. I don't mean like today. I mean in general in the past like week. You guys bring it up all the time because was it Cozy? I can't remember who originally was talking about their computer and trying to run Minecraft on it. You guys are crazy. Oh wait, what were you even doing in this quest? Sub-quest, there's nothing. Just slay target. Oh, well, one of them's already been slayed. Don't remind me of Minecraft, says Cozy. Oh no. I'm sorry, Cozy. Cozy's no longer with us anymore. Yeah. In non-Palico specific missions, I will start using the special bait. So thank you. Hopefully that'll make things a lot less frustrating. Oh no, I need to heal. What am I doing? I don't need to heal a lot, but I need to be able to take like 3 hits maybe from these crabs. There we go. I was gonna get some more ore and, well, mostly bugs. I'm just gonna mostly get bugs. But since I need to focus on healing every now and then, I think I'll just forget that and instead look for the monsters. I like how it color codes us on the minimap, as well as our lures are color coded. Otherwise, like, certain things would be really confusing and difficult. I wonder if we all have the same color to ourselves, right? Like, are you all red to yourselves? Oh, you got, okay, everyone is red to themselves? Yeah. Makes sense. A lot of games do it like that. Did you know that in one of the reasons a lot of FPS type competitive games, and also not just them, but even like other, ooh, hello, other styles of games that are competitive have started adopting that, or for quite a while. Some of them still don't do it, but most of them do that, where you are your color. Like you're not your own one. Like everyone sees themselves as the same color, right? like instead of it being like the traditional red versus blue, it'll be you'll be red or you'll be blue, and the other team will always be the other, like you'll always be the same color, and the other team will always be the other opposing color, and they see you the same way, right? And it's because some like studies were done that apparently team color actually has an effect on win rates. Like, oddly enough, it's because apparently colors have an effect on people, like, subconsciously, which kind of makes sense, by the way, because if you think about, if you don't think about it in the terms of video games, if you think about it in the terms of being a primal human roaming the plains, certain colors are more dangerous than others, and you are inherently more cautious around things that have that color. And what they noticed was that on average, not always, but on average, players would do that sort of thing. They would play either more cautious or more aggressively when fighting against certain colored like people. Like if someone was colored red, they would be a little bit more cautious than if that person was colored yellow. Or not yellow. Yellow was one of the ones I think they were cautious with as well. But I think I think blue might have been one of the ones that people were less cautious about and more aggressive. I can't remember all the colors. It's been a long time since I read that. But it makes sense. They're kind of, I can't remember what it's called, but it's kind of that thing where they're looking at it after the fact and trying to rationalize what is happening. And their rationalizing actually makes sense, you know. Humans aren't the only things that have that. All animals have like built-in instincts about things. Lasting power too. And I got a free gun lance apparently. That's weird. Like for example, my mother told me about a person that she knew that had a monkey. I don't remember what kind of monkey it was, but he had a monkey, and the monkey was never trained. He never like abused it or messed with it to train it to have a reaction to this. But for some reason, if like when the monkey saw a stuffed animal that looked like a tiger, it would just lose its shit. Like, it lost its shit because it saw a stuffed animal that looked like a tiger. And it had spent its entire life in captivity. Like, it was born in America, and he got it as a baby. And yet it would instinctively freak out because something looked kind of like a tiger. And that's not the only example of that. That sort of thing is like, that happens a lot in the animal kingdom. Lots of things are like, you do not have to be taught that it's dangerous. Certain animals, I mean, do not have to be taught that certain things are dangerous. They're just inherently frightened of that thing. Other things are learned behavior, like bears learn that gunshots mean food. It's not an evolution thing, obviously. It's a behavior that they learn. Some bears are scared by gunshots. Some bears have learned that it means food, and they should go towards the gunshot to find the fresh food that just appeared. Blues and greens. Blues and greens are calming colors, says Cozy. Ah. Yeah, I think it might have been orange, which might have been one of the colors that make people more aggressive towards them. So, and then of course, depending on the game, certain colors were more useful. So, certain games, it would be more useful to be more aggressive or more defensive. So in those games, it was, that color would always have like a little bit higher win rate than the other color. And then when they switched the colors around, like they saw that it actually changed for some reason just by switching the colors, and you know, the research and stuff that was done about it. So lots of them, not all of them still though, but lots and lots of those games have that thing where if it's a competitive game, everyone sees themselves as the same color. Or there's no color at all, right? Like you're just a thing, right? If you have a color, it's because of the character you picked or something. Yeah, why not? Let's just do the last, the last Palico. It's just the two of us. It's just the two of us. I don't know if I want to do the very last like one, because I think the last one is hunting like two monsters, like two big monsters. And I don't really want to do the arenas. Like, I'm super disappointed in that. I'm gonna add that to the thing I search for, and see if it's worth it. Because like, I don't like that it only gives you stuff sometimes, which means like we did 3 arena missions and only twice did I get something that I think was used for crafting something, because I can't figure out where the ticket went, like what it's used for. So it might not even be used for something. Oh no, that's right. My web pages were closed down. Is my Palico search back up? I did tell it to reopen all my pages. So just looking. Yeah, I think it is closed now. I have my Mr. Pebbles page still open. Priorities, right? Priorities. Mr. Pebbles is there the whole time. Oh, I love you, Mr. Pebbles. Alright, there we go. That was the start of a AVGN episode. That the farting sound and all that stuff. I was clicking on all my pages because even though I had them reopen, I didn't actually click on them, so it didn't load them because my internet was down when I did that. So. Yeah, that's AVGN episode 93. The Zelda 2 episode. Oh yeah, I know there's arena for hunters. I just wanted to play as Palico today. If you notice, I played as the Palico like the entire day. We didn't do, I don't think did I switch to a human even once? Like, I was just having fun playing as a Palico. I was super tired today, and I am still kind of tired. So I just wanted to like chill and not like try hard mode the whole damn day. Which is one of the reasons why, even though I was planning on playing Bloodborne today, I didn't do it because I knew I was going to be exhausted. Oh, you know what I missed? I didn't. Sure, I didn't miss more. Oh, Monster Hunter Stories is on the phone? I didn't know that. I was wondering what that game was. Stick out. Oh, Perkins, you went to NASCAR? Yeah, I've known people who enjoy NASCAR. I mean, like, it has to have a huge fan base. Look how many people like participate in it. And it's a vehicle thing, right? So it costs tons of money to do it on a high level. So it has to have a massive fan base and have lots of money getting thrown around. But I really don't meet a lot of people who are big fans of it. I tried to watch some of it when I was younger. I knew a person who did that kind of thing, and not NASCAR specifically, but like more amateur level of it. I can't remember what it's called. It's basically the same thing. It's a track that you do a lot of left turning in. There's no right turns. It's just turn left a whole bunch. But it's normally a lot more muddy or something like that. And there's a different name for it. And the cars people build their cars from the ground up to race in it and stuff too. But it's a lot more amateur, right? And I was bored to tears. I was blown away that it would, like, I had to sit there for hours and watch cars go in circles. And it was like, oh, but sometimes they crash. And I'm like, I can just watch Gone in 60 Seconds. That whole movie is just crashing over and over and over and over again. Like, yeah, I'm talking about the original one, by the way. Like, are any of these cars going to get hit by a wrecking ball? No? Alright. I'm not impressed. Right. How many ramps are they going to jump? None? You know, I'm good. They're just going to slide into each other and then like that's it? Nah. That unfortunately, it just couldn't hold my attention. I had more fun like playing with friends at the race car stuff than actually watching it. It was too long. It took hours to finish one race. Like, why? They just kept going. Like, I remember it was like we were like 30 minutes into it or something, and I can't remember exactly what I asked, but I remember like there were lots of laps done, and I was like, how many are left? Because it had like hit a round number, and I was like, surely this is the last one. And then they kept going, and I was like, how many more? And then it was like 3 times what had already been done or something, and I was like, like I was like, no, no, why so many times? Why? They should be done now. That one right there's the winner, right? Just let's go. Man, but some people, like, I've known some people though, they watch it and they're like enthralled by it. They love it. Did I lose the stream? Is it not up? The stream did shut down for a little period of time, like a couple minutes, but not right now. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours, plus the other like 5 2.5 hours or something like that before the stream shut off. %, efficiency. Get back to me when they break like the laws of the conservation of energy. Like when they can get at 101% energy, like get back to me now. I'll even accept 100.01 or even 100.0001. He's like, oh come on, that's impressive as hell. Yeah, I know. It's just I'm not a mechanic, so I can't really appreciate it beyond like what it would be able to do for me, kind of a thing, you know. I like science. I love science and stuff, right? But like Cozy said, 99% would be more impressive. Like if they, I don't know. I do like science that doesn't have any benefit for me quite often. But as far as like an engine type thing, I don't know. For some reason, I just can't get worked up about that kind of thing. I know that that's not a typical guy thing. Most guys get worked up about that. You know, like one thing I noticed when I was younger, I read a lot of books, and I don't read as much as I used to. I still read occasionally, but I read a lot of old books too that were written a really long time ago. And then I realized something. Men love transportation, things that make them go fast. They love it. They used to talk about horses the way people now talk about cars. And I was like, oh man, that's apparently we've always been that way, huh? It just the behavior switched from horses to freaking to cars. Maybe that's where the term horsepower actually really came from, huh? Oh yeah, that's a nice horse you have there. What, 27 hands? That's pretty damn impressive. Did you know my car has 5 horsepower? That's right. I don't care how many damn hands your horse is. When I crank that engine, I get out the car and I roll and I turn that little thing on the outside of the car to crank that engine. Oh man, it just keeps going. Then I get back in there and we got to figure out some way to strap me into the car though, man, because I'm just like bouncing around and I feel like it's dangerous. Like Pepper says, no, it's a legit number based on how much a horse can move. But horses are animals, Pepper. How much can a horse move? If one horse can move this many pounds, how much could that horse's brother or sister move? The exact same amount? Less? More? Doesn't seem very scientific to me, Pepper. My theory is that some person was like, all right, this is about what a horse can move, right? Like somewhere around here. Now, so what I'm gonna do is these people keep talking about their damn horses. They don't understand how impressive my motor vehicle is. Like my motor vehicle is much stronger than their horse, and they just do not understand it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, okay, so the average horse normally pulls a carriage of about this much weight, and if they want to make it to more weight, they have to have 2 horses. So I'm gonna say that about this much weight is 1 horsepower. Now, that means my vehicle, my motor vehicle has 6 whole horsepower, and it's as strong as 6 of their damn horses. And no matter how strong their horse is, I still have 6 horsepower. I bet you that's how they came up with that. It was a penis measuring thing. Cheetah's not a work animal, I would imagine. Yeah, a cheetah may be fast, but it wouldn't have a lot of horsepower. Torque is different than speed, right? Am I wrong about that? I think that's what that means, right? Torque is more about the amount of time it takes to move a large amount of mass, rather than the just speed you can move, period. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that term refers to. Yeah, and remember, I'm not saying that people's enjoyment in those things is bad. I know Vepper already knows that. Foot plus pounds. Oh, okay. So it basically is mass then, right? It's just how many feet can you move? Like how fast can you move that many amount of pounds? What do you mean by feet, by the way? Like, is it 1 foot per is it measured by a foot? As in, how much time does it take for you to remove this amount of pounds 1 foot from a dead stop? Is that how torque is measured? Like, I'm not understanding what you mean by your formula of foot plus pounds. A cheetah can only run as fast as it can hold its breath, as long as it can hold its breath for. Wait, what? Run as far as it can hold its breath for. They don't hold their breath while running, do they? That would be horribly, ridiculously inefficient. I'm pretty sure that they are not holding their breath. It is far more benefit. Like, how would the animal benefit from holding its breath? It's the more oxygenated its blood is, the faster it will be able to. I mean, the longer it will be able to keep up its top speed. And if it's just closing its, like, if its chest isn't moving, that wouldn't like reduce its, like, increase its aerodynamics by any kind of amount to like make up for the fact that it's no longer like oxygenating his blood, and therefore like keeping his, like, you know, doing the thing that keeps you alive, so that you don't have to stop doing that thing. You're saying they run so fast that they... Oh, so you're saying... What you're saying... I have to Google that. I don't believe that. That sounds crazy. So I think that sounds like a myth to me. You're saying they run so fast that they can't physically breathe. That it, like, there's some sort of, like, strain put on their body that will not allow them to breathe. I don't think I believe that. Do cheetahs really hold their breath while running? They do breathe. What they do is they synchronize their breaths with their gallop, apparently, like horses and elephants and everything else. So they take a stride with each breath, that's what would be natural. Like when you're exercising, some people, for some reason, when they'll tense up really like a lot when trying to do something with weight, and to help them get it up, and they think that that's actually helping them like lift more weight. It's not. You want to breathe. You want to breathe, and it's better to breathe like timing your breath while you're doing it, so that you're making sure you're getting the proper amount of oxygen, so you breathe with your movements. And like apparently quadrupeds do that instinctively when running. Very stressed. They may occasionally skip a breath when cantering or galloping, but a cheetah at full speed is twisting its body in rather odd ways. Their spines are more flexible than a horse's, so they simply cannot avoid inhaling and exhaling like an accordion. Those 3 breaths a second don't surprise. 3 breaths a second. Did you ever? Yeah, because they're moving really fast, so they're taking 3 breaths a second. That's crazy. Yeah, see, I figured that was a myth. It's so odd that myths like that still exist, even in the world where we have Google and whatever search engine you want to use, right? Let's see. This is an article from 2013 here. It's a myth that cheetahs overheat while hunting. Do they? Why would that be? What? They don't get hot? What is this myth? Like maybe people think that steam comes out of their ears or something. Oh, okay. So some Harvard scientists purchased some cheetahs, hand-reared cheetahs from an African farmer, and did some testing on them. And their tests found that cheetahs aren't releasing as much heat as they're producing while they're running. So people thought that they would overheat. But apparently, different experiments later on proved that false. Yeah, it's not in this, but did you guys know that cats, like house cats, are one of the most successful hunters on the planet? You know, I think I've mentioned that before in chat, when someone else was talking about their cat being lost. Like, house cats are ridiculously good at hunting. When they're really, really fat and out of weight, you know, out of shape, like those really big fat kitties, that doesn't count, you know what I mean? Like, they have to be relatively healthy. But, like, the best example is, like, a house cat that ends up outside. And they are wildly successful at hunting more than any other animal, including humans, if you don't count farm animals as hunting. There's literally only one other animal on the entire planet that's as good as a house cat at hunting, and it's some specific Australian, like, wild dog or something like that. I can't remember what it's called. Best hunting animal. Wild dog, Australia. I can't remember what it's called, but that's like the only other animal on Earth that has that, and that thing hunts in a pack, so it's cheating basically. I personally think that they need to rethink those statistics, like recalculate it. I think that if the average pack size is like say 10, and like out of 9 hunts they capture out of 9 or out of 10 hunts they capture 9 things. I think that instead of it saying the one dog captured, one dog captures 10 animals, like I think that should be reduced by 10%, like not 10% but like by reduced by it should be like, what do you call it, decimated? I don't remember. Like, they should reduce it by 9 decimals. There, how about that? 90%. So whatever, instead of it being whatever number they have, they should reduce that by 90% because they're cheating. They're hackers. But but cats, like the house cats, not like cheetahs and other stuff like that, because they like the bigger cats don't have as high of a success rate, but like the small cats, if they try to kill something, they basically kill it. It's something like obscene, like 80% of the time their hunts are successful. I don't remember the exact numbers, but it's something obscene like that. If they're hunting something, they catch it. Cats are gods to be worshipped. Your passion and enthusiasm can be your ruin as you take on too much, causing you to be stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. Someone's reading someone's horoscope. Anyways, I think that's it for today, everybody. Thanking Hydra. Cow equals rocket. I am not sure what's going on. Like, I know he's talking to Pro Cow, but I don't know what he's trying to tell him. Apparently the cheetah has the highest success rate, so Google says. I don't think so. Not since I read about this like not too long ago. It hadn't even been a decade. Let's look this up. Oh, you know, you're right, I guess, according to Google. The dogs aren't even on there anymore. Holy hell. I don't know. How old is this stuff? I'd have to look into it. This is just one article. This is a Discovery Wildlife BBC organization. I'd have to look into it. This is 3 years old. Oh no, that's not right. It's not cheetahs, dude. You're looking at it in reverse. When you go into the article, like I said, it's African wild dogs, and then after that, the cats, the small cats. It's showing it in reverse because it's listing it from 10, top 10, and it's going in reverse. The African, there's an African wild dog, and it gets 85%. It has an 85% kill rate, but it hunts in a pack, so that doesn't count. But then after that, there's this one specific cat breed, apparently. It's just a house cat. They call it a black-footed cat. I don't know. But that's the thing. And then after that, cheetahs. Oh, wait. Well, shouldn't cheetahs be 10 based on the way that thing showed it? So after that, cheetahs at 58%. Then falcons, then leopards. Oh, well, now it's saying domestic cats are down here. See, it's changed it. I need to look into this more. I need to find whatever studies are the most credible, so I have the right information. I want to see their numbers, and I want to see how they calculated it and everything. Because there's a chance that, you know, they use some weird thing. Like, for instance, me saying that if you hunt in a pack, it should take the average pack size and then divide the success rate by that pack size. Like, that would be an odd thing for me to do without telling people that I did that, right? Like, some people will be like, oh, that's weird. You would think that they would be much better hunters since they hunt in a pack. Like, so, you know, like, you have to tell people you're doing that kind of weird thing. Yeah, this one has ants listed. Ants don't count. Screw off. Though I don't think it rated them very high compared to the real best. Yeah, I think I mixed it up. I must have, maybe I remembered it wrong. I've looked at like 3 different articles, though the articles aren't always linking where they're getting their information from. And I think I must have mixed up the black-footed cat with all house cats. But all house cats are still like up there super high. It's just they're not the best. Like, apparently cheetahs and hawks and leopards have a higher rate. But don't leopards hunt in a group as well? Sometimes cheetahs hunt in a group, but not often. But I thought leopards hunt in a group. Or was that lions? Or I think that's lions that hunt in a group. Not lions, but you know what I mean. Yeah, because lions don't, but the females do. How is this not a domestic cat? What's weird about this? Are these wild cats? It looks exactly like a domestic cat. Maybe that's why I mixed it up when I read about it a long time ago. It seems to me like it's a domesticated cat that also lives in the wild. Like, that's all domesticated cats. What happened? Oh, friend request. I'm not seeing anything here that says they have any sort of different sorts of behavior, like that they're more aggressive or wild, or like that you need some sort of special license to have one because, you know, they require more care. You know, it's not like owning a freaking lynx. It's just like owning a normal house cat. It's a house cat. Why does this one get qualified as its own kind of thing? Did they do that just so that they could cheat? I feel like they're doing this just so they can cheat. I'm not seeing anything about them having any sort of behavior. I'm not seeing anything about them saying that their behavior is unique either, or not unique. I mean, either way, right? Either way. It might be, like, they might not be willing to eat anything but live food. Who knows, right? Because they're not, like, I've seen, like, there's something here about talking about them in captivity, but it just talks about them in captivity. It doesn't say that they have any kind of odd behavior at all. Or that the behavior is normal either. Okay, there is one unique part. They're not good at climbing like most cats. That's one difference so far. Oh, and they're better at digging. And they are loners. That's funny. Apparently, there's a, like, people say they get aggressive when cornered, like most animals that are hunters, of course. There's a legend, a local legend for this particular type of cat that says, if it's cornered, by a giraffe, it will kill it by piercing its jugular. And then, of course, it says, oh, of course, this is most likely exaggerated to emphasize its bravery and tenacity. Like, come on, of course. Like, I'm pretty sure people don't actually believe it would kill a giraffe. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're, like, inherently more wild. They may be, though. I'm not reading anything about them being inherently more wild than a house cat. Because there's lots of breeds of house cats, right? I feel like they might be cheating, and that this house cat is also more like it lives. Its native country is in a place where it's easier for it to catch certain foods, maybe, and so that particular breed has a very high percentage of hunting, and so they, instead of grouping it in with all house cats, which are still really respectable, good, like top 10 best hunters on the planet, they were like, you know what, let's just put this in its own category. That way it's number 2. Don't go poor giraffe. Soren says, I hate giraffes. I don't feel about giraffes one way or the other, but why would someone hate them? Did, like, you have some sort of incident with giraffe when you were a child or something? You know an animal I don't like? Hyenas. F those things. Well, Vepper, that's because you were raised on Lion King. No one trusts hyenas once after they've seen Lion King as a child. You have to be willing to put your biases aside. Simba. Yes. Simba. I knew a guy, I could still probably track him down. Like, it was no more than 6 months ago or so. Sounded exactly like James Earl Jones did, like 20 years ago. Kind of like perfect. Like, cause you know James Earl Jones, like, doesn't sound as good as James Earl Jones used to sound, but he still sounds like James Earl Jones, obviously. This guy did not try to sound like James Earl Jones. It's just, he sounded like James Earl Jones, 20 years younger. And I was like, man, I don't know how you can get this done, but you need to get your name out there. You need to start practicing, like, reading lines and becoming good at voice acting, and just, like, be James Earl Jones. Like, you don't even have to imitate him. People will hire you just because, not because you sound like him, but because you sound amazing, because he sounds amazing. That's one of the reasons people used him so much. Like, and I don't mean like kinda close. I mean, he sounded like James Earl Jones, and he had, like, and he was good too. He could actually sing as well. So, like, he was talented with his voice. Like, I'm not sure, like, I didn't try to have him read any lines or anything like that, right? So I don't know how good of a voice actor he would be for, like, saying parts and without sounding like a robot. But that's just something you get with practice. He can do that, right? Like, he has the voice. All he has to do is spend some time, maybe get some classes for, you know, some acting classes or something, and he has a career ahead of him if he chooses. Like, people will pay lots of money for that. That voice acting, like, you can, hey, I can spend however much money it would take to get James Earl Jones to voice act my cartoon character or my video game character or my Darth Vader character or whatever, right? and that's probably going to be pricey as hell. Or I can pay this other guy who sounds just as good as him. Like, just as good as him, if actually technically better, because, like I said, it sounds like him like 20 years ago. You know, that guy is sitting on a extremely good career. Like, he doesn't even have to become a professional actor. All he has to do is just learn, you know, do the voice acting thing, and he's not like a. Like, I guess he could try to become an actor. I guess that would work too. But I would really just focus on the voice acting thing. The acting maybe comes later, you know, once you become an established voice actor. People would pay great money for that. I know that if I was making something, like if I was making anything that was like some sort of movie type thing or like thing where I needed voice actors, I would track him down and get him. I'm like, hey dude, I need you in my thing. I'll pay you, don't worry, that's what we're doing. Like, we're filming a thing, we're doing a thing, and I'll pay you. This is your part. Just say these words and sound evil. Like, like, And if he couldn't do it well, like if he couldn't do it like very well, I would try to help him like motivationally, right? I'd be like, all right, we're gonna do this type of thing. I'd like look up what it was called, basically. I'd look up whatever it was called, and I would, because the thing where you piss yourself off or someone pisses you off so that you sound mad when doing voice acting, method acting. I don't know what it's called. I would be like, all right, let's do this. Like, remember, don't like attack me, man. I'm not trying to like hurt you. All right, we're just trying to get you in that mood because you're very robotic right now because you've never done this. You know, so even if he was robotic in the way he read his lines, I guarantee, you know, with like trying to coax emotion out of him and spending enough time on it, because he wouldn't need to be paid like like you know, however much like crazy voice actors would be, right? Because he's like, he wouldn't even be a B budget level. He has no prior experience, right? So you would pay him whatever entry prices would be, type of thing. But I guarantee if he started putting his name out there, if he got one job, he would instantly blow up. He sounds like amazing. His voice is amazing. Just like James Earl Jones, everything he says sounds more meaningful and important just because he's saying it. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm about to leave though, guys. Oh, a friend request. Okay, yeah. Let me accept it. I forgot. I'll do that and then leave. There we go. All right. A Gemini. Yeah, I don't normally pay attention to that stuff, Cozy. You'll just be wasting your time trying to go all out with me telling me whatever a horoscope would be. It doesn't mean anything to me. But if it means something to you, you can read it and be like, ah, this means something to me. Interesting. But yeah, to me, it doesn't. I don't do the horoscope thing. And in the Chinese zodiac, I'm a dog. Oh no! What a twist! What a twist! No! I think, if I remember correctly, right? How do you... Oh, it's the year of the dog now. Interesting. How do you find out? Chinese zodiac compatibility test. Oh, okay. Hopefully this will... You have to use your name too? Is that real? Like, I don't remember using my name. Yeah. Year of the dog. People born in this year of the dog usually have acute observation and think much of ties and friendship, so they can keep long-standing friendships. No matter being rich or poor, they pay less attention to material comforts. They have the ability to keep calm in the emergency. However, they have little gift for communication and easily do things by halves. Stop describing me. Lucky colors: green, red, and purple. Lucky flowers: rose, obsidian, orchids. Lucky directions: east, southeast, and south. Lucky directions. That's ridiculous. I should be year of the tiger, damn it. How would I, what should I needed to be born in 1974 or 86, and then I would have been year of the tiger. Damn it! Stupid. The next year of the tiger is in 2022. 1986. 1927, 1926, 1938, 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, 2022, and then 2034. Cozy says he is a snake. Mine is a horse. Yeah, I like the Chinese one more because it just has an animal, and that's more appealing to me. Whereas I don't care about astrological signs, Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, or I don't know. I can't remember them all. Oh yeah, blood type. I remember that. Tiger's personality by blood type. Blood type is a big deal in that Eastern culture for some reason. And I don't, for like personality, that's one of the reasons why you see with like a lot of games that come from the East, they'll list a character's blood type. Or I should say, a lot of the times where you see that kind of thing, like almost exclusively, it is from the East when you see that type of thing in a game. I think one of the examples most people might remember would be the original Resident Evil game. When it listed Claire and all of the characters, it would say their blood type at the same time. And that's because their blood type is supposed to be telling them a thing about that person. It came from some dude, like some random dude, like wrote a pseudoscience book about how blood types and change personalities and whatnot, and it just kind of caught on over there. Do those 13th zodiac exist though? I remember I saw a documentary. It might have been on like the Discovery or the History Channel, like shortly before I stopped watching those channels. You know, because originally when I was watching them, they used to actually show interesting stuff, but then they started, like, everything started being about Nostradamus, if it was a History Channel, or ghosts, or aliens, or whatever the hell. It was always like, what happened to actual educationally interesting things? Interesting things that were educational, I mean. Yeah, educational, interesting things. There we go. That's how I should have said it the first time. But, and it's like, what is happening? I just got annoyed with it. but I'm pretty sure that's where I saw this. I saw like a documentary or something that talked about how they believed there was an extra zodiac sign or something, and that Jesus was born under that zodiac sign, because they were like, haha, if you look at this temple that we unearthed, there's an extra zodiac sign, and if you do the things, that zodiac sign isn't normal. It happens only once every 2,000 years, and this is the exact time that it would have happened, which is right almost to the T when people believe Jesus was born. And like, it was just like they were trying to like use zodiac signs to prove Jesus existed or something. It was really weird. You know, whatever, you know, History Channel and Discovery Channel stuff, you know. Let's make a program about dudes working on motorcycles and driving trucks over ice and talking about ghosts. What? Why? Like, tourists hate stuff like that. My zodiac sign explains why I don't like zodiac signs. Of course it would. Of course it would. Anyways, everyone have a nice one. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Oh, hey, it's funny, guys. Just as we were about to leave, I think I have another group of those like 4chan type people or whatever that showed up. But like most of their comments are being blocked, all except for one. Only one of their comments actually got through. Yeah, I don't understand why they do that. Like, do I look like I care about you being fake racist on my channel? I don't care, dude. Go be an edgy teenager somewhere else, man. I'm not impressed by your fake racism. Da-na-na, na-na-na-na. At least they learned something about you. If you can choose one monster from Monster Hunter series as your monster spirit, who would it be? I don't know. The Kuliaku, or the owl, I guess. Because the Kuliaku is a tool-using bird, and that's pretty awesome. I think, isn't he like he's like, oh, wait, the toad thing uses tools too, kind of in a similar way, but it's a lot less elegant. I don't like the toad thing as much. And I guess you could say the Devil Joe does as well, kinda, because he'll throw like a rock at you by like scooping it up from the mouth, and he has little tiny baby arms, so maybe he would use tools as well if he had better arms. But look, he doesn't have better arms, so Kuliaku wins the smart like monster test. And then the owl, because I like how he has his own style. Like none of the other monsters I fought so far are like that. He has his own thing, man. Like he does his own thing. Like other monsters will have like, oh, they have their own thing, and I shoot molten lava, and I shoot giant rocks, and I shoot wind, and I shoot beams of energy, and I poop on you, and I hit you very hard, and I wonder if there is a monster that poops on you, and I jump on you with my belly. Yeah, and it's like, they're all basically the same thing. They just hit you really hard. But like the owl dude, he does that confusion attack, and I haven't seen any other monsters do that so far, and I like that. Like, he also does the sleep attack, which is, you know, other monsters do the sleep attack, but he seems to do it through hypnosis rather than like a gas, which is really cool. Skooma Cat's losing it. And so that I like that. I like that. So far he's like definitely one of my favorite monsters. I like that he just does his own thing. Like, he doesn't try to beat everybody with like brute force. It's more about like finesse. He finesses he doesn't do a good job at it though. I'd like to see them like make that monster, that owl monster, into Monster Hunter World, and like like dial it up a little bit on his like quality, and make it so that the confusion is not ended by a physical attack, things like that. Like, give him more than just the confusion. Give him a lot of like Mysterio style things. Like, I'd like him to be able to create hallucinations, possibly, right? Like maybe one of the things he can do is he flies up into the tree when you're chasing after him. If you lose sight of him, he'll like fly up into a tree, and then as you're coming in, like, do whatever his hypno stuff is on you, and then he can like make you think that you're fighting a different monster, or while he's fighting you, like, make it look like a Devil Joe is showing up and charging at you or something. And you're like, holy crap, there's a Devil Joe attacking, and then you're trying to dodge the Devil Joe and throw poop at the Devil Joe, but really the Devil Joe is just an illusion that it created. That would be so awesome. There's a monster that is literally shit. Come on, guys. There is a monster that poops on you. That's disgusting. That's unbelievable. But yeah, I'd love to see them like take the owl monster that's in this one and go wild with it, man. Wouldn't that be so awesome? You're fighting him, and then like you're like, damn it, Basil Geese, why? And then it just like turns out that it's an illusion. Like, if you fail to dodge it, it doesn't hit you at all. You're like, damn it. It was a fake Basil Geese. I should have known the moment it didn't roar 100,000 times in a row. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go, guys. So thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Well, I've been streaming like 9 hours today. Huh. Even the first, like, it's 2 separate streams, but it's still been about a 9-hour stream, so that's cool. I wish it wouldn't have. If my internet wouldn't have cut out the middle, it would have been in one big chunk. Like, yesterday was a 10-hour stream, the day before that was a 10-hour stream, and today's 9. You're gonna love Deviant. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I am. Yeah, deodorant. Yeah, I forgot that there is deodorant in the game. That makes sense. If a monster actually literally poops on you, you do need deodorant, I guess. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, everybody.